Welcome everyone to week 10. In week 10, you're going to have your first paper due, well, your only paper due in the course, and quiz number 4. Now, I've already included the study guide for the quiz in the in the announcement section of the course. Now, for the paper, I'm going to go over some of the requirements of what we're looking at. You're going to be a consultant to an emerging market, basically an emerging economy. Emerging economies would be Brazil, Mexico, China. They're not developed countries yet. They're still an emerging market type of economy. What I would recommend doing is referencing the data first to see if you have enough information to actually use in your paper. I think that'll be very important because a lot of people pick countries and then they find, well, I can't really find a lot of information about this. So that's just a key to help you out. What you're looking at is you're going to focus on 4 main questions as a consultant. What are some of the challenges the country's facing? And the challenges should be economic related and related to the course concepts that we've done in this course. What are some of the policies that the country has instituted in the last couple of years to work with these challenges? What are your recommendations as the consultant to help bring about stabilization in the market? And what specific economic indicators would you focus on? An economic indicator would be something like inflation, unemployment, literacy rates, population growth, specific indicators that you can actually use and identify. The key things to the paper and where I've seen a lot of people miss points, APA formatting. With APA formatting, I'm grading your title page, having in-text citations, and your reference page. You don't have to have a abstract. That's not required. The paper should be no more than 4 pages of content, which doesn't include the title reference page. Make sure to submit all the data within the paper. I don't think an appendix would be necessary because I think it looks better actually in the paper. Make sure that you're clear and concise with your recommendations. Make sure that your thesis is very understandable in what you're trying to prove. What I would recommend doing is focusing on things that we've done in the course to reference in your paper, because I think that'll make your paper much stronger. Do not focus on things we haven't dealt with, because that's not the purpose of the paper. Even if you've seen things like, let's say, political issues, we haven't dealt with that in the paper, so I wouldn't deal with that. We haven't dealt with that in the course, so I wouldn't put that in your paper. Where I see most people lose their points is on APA formatting. So really put a focus on APA formatting and trying to get that worked out. I would recommend going to Google and putting in APA sample paper and template. If you can do this, it'll help you a lot to find what is the correct formatting. Also, I have some actual guidance as well and links that will be helpful. If you have any questions on the paper, you need me to pre-grade the paper, just let me know, but make sure to focus on the APA formatting, being clear and concise, and how you relate to the stabilization. I look forward to your work.